You are a Taiwanese boy. Like you were born and raised here. You speak Taiwanese?
Yeah, I speak Taiwanese.
And I assume you never have to
go to the
army.
Yeah, army, yeah. I was dreaming about doing it. Like I'm still a kid now because I never go to the army. I was driving the scooter in Tainan and it was around maybe 50 kilometers per hour and I hit his car and I fly out. Ambulance come, my heart was not
Your heart
beating.
stopped.
And the doctor was still trying and he was giving up. He said,
Cole Fogel here, and today I am with, I'll let you introduce yourself. You are?
Taiwanese.
You're Taiwanese, yes, you're totally. And wait, hold on. Is your English name Andy?
Andy is my, we say small name in Chinese.
Your short name. What's your full?
Andras Hyungdok Jensen.
Andros, I can't even say it.
Something like that, yeah.
I've met your sister, a fellow YouTuber, and I've met your mom, a very interesting character. I mean, I think her and I are both interesting characters. We had great conversations. You're the only one in your family left living here in Kaohsiung at the moment.
Yeah.
Your mom is from?
Poland.
Poland, okay. Yeah. And your dad was from?
Germany, yeah.
Who was born in Taiwan?
Me and my small brother,
Oh, there's a younger brother. Oh, well,
yeah.
He's like 20, what?
Let me think, 24.
24, oh, you guys are close in age.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 years.
So you and your younger brother were born here, and then Christina, your sister, and your older brother were born in Europe?
Yeah, in Germany.
In Germany,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Is it annoying to you being basically a Taiwanese person, because you were born here, people coming up and asking the questions they would ask me, like, where are you from? Are you married? Do you have, I mean, maybe you're young, you don't look like you have kids, but like, what brought you here? Where are you from? Do you like Taiwan? And they don't know that you're actually someone that grew up here. Does that happen often or no?
Every day, 3 or 4 times.
Every day?
I'm used to it already.
Are you patient about it, or do you have days where you're having a bad day and then you're like, please?
Most of the people that ask me, so where, like, is Germany better or Taiwan better? Like, they all have problems.
Of course.
So, yeah.
Even though you were born here, they wouldn't give you a Taiwan passport. Why?
First, I was believing that the problem was because my parents would not, no one is from Taiwan. It's a long story and I don't know where the problem was.
I was having this chat with my wife last night. Like, I feel sad in my heart a little bit because I feel like you are a Taiwanese boy. Like you were born and raised here. You speak Taiwanese?
Yeah, I speak Taiwanese.
And Chinese and English, you know,
and
like
German, yeah.
And German. Yeah, how many languages do you speak? 4 languages.
English, German, Taiwanese, Chinese.
It just surprises me that the government didn't, like, I don't know, just make an exception for this kind of rare situation.
Yeah, in the end they did. They have a law like if you are born in Taiwan and you can get APRC.
Oh, they'll give you an APRC, okay.
The main problem was the law because they say I have to leave this country when I'm 20 years old. Like, how the heck? I'm here for 20 years and you have to kick me out to a place I don't even know.
Weird.
And I have all my friends and all the stuff I have here and I have to just give it up. Oof. And just go to another country.
Well, this happened? You did?
Yeah, I was lucky because they changed the law around like 2 months before I get 20.
Oh, so lucky.
I was so lucky, like 2 months. If it comes 2 months later, I'm already out of the country.
I assume you never have to
go to the
army.
Yeah, army, yeah. I was dreaming about doing it because you met the friends for life. 24 hours with some people and suffering every day.
Yeah.
They become real friends, but somehow like the law don't let me.
Yeah.
I asked, they say, nah, you have to have Taiwan passport.
I kind of feel like I want that for my kids. I want them to have some suffering.
Grow up. Yeah.
To grow up.
Yeah,
you need a little
men.
Yes.
Like I'm still a kid now because I never go to the army.
As a local person that you can't get used to, that you're like, why do we do these things in Taiwan?
A lot, I think. Like going to doctor with every small, like you sneeze and you go to doctor. Like, okay, you have the government government health insurance card, but you don't have to use it that way.
I almost can't blame people here. They made it so easy to go to the doctor, which I appreciate, but that like really if you have like some little itch on your arm, I better go check that out because you can go to the skin doctor, the bone doctor,
for 150
yeah,
NT.
And I really appreciate it, but I do think sometimes people need to wait a few days. Maybe you don't need the doctor.
Yeah, like if I get sick, even though I get sick like really bad,
Yeah.
I just stay at home, drink water, and go to sleep.
I mean,
sleep
normally,
more, and my body just feel it, and everything is fine. But all the friends, every time I get sick, normally I get sick maybe one in a year, not that
that's
much.
good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but every time I get sick, my friend will say like, "Go get the doctor. Just go. Take some pills."
For what?
Like,
But the pill doesn't heal you, though.
yeah, the pill just make you feel good for a few hours, but it's not helping you.
See, everyone's addicted to drugs in Taiwan, right?
Everyone's like, "Oh, maybe get some shoot like from the doctor." I don't know how to say it.
I had this one time. Yeah, it's some sort of needle that like when you're sick and it's like you feel this like, oh. But I won't do that again. It's like
I never try, but every time I get sick, they say, "Go get it. Just go do it."
Yeah.
Like, I don't need it.
Yeah.
Chill, you're sick, stay at home.
Yeah, get home.
Everything will be okay after 1 week.
I think so. Oh, well, you have a good attitude. I mean, do you get this from your mom? Because I think your mom is kind of a natural healer, kind of healing when it comes to
We have no
health.
vaccine.
Yeah.
All the family, no vaccine. And sometimes I talk with people about, like I say, I have no vaccine. Like, oh yeah, I was not trying. I don't want to get it too, but somehow the government pushed
Do you know how
us.
many people I've heard say that?
Yeah. All the people that say, oh, I get vaccine because the government say if you don't have vaccine, you cannot go to like club, bar, you cannot go on the plane. So I get vaccine, make my life easier.
Yeah, see, I feel like a lot of people thought that way, but I didn't take the vaccine either. I didn't go back to Canada for 4 years because they wouldn't let me leave Canada again if I didn't take the shot. So I can go there, but they won't let me come back to Taiwan. So I'm like, all right, I'll just stay in Taiwan.
That is what happened with my father. He was in Germany and the COVID blew up and he cannot come back anymore because he don't want to get vaccine.
You know, it's weird to me though, like culturally here, people will wait in line for 2 hours, but when they get behind the wheel of a car, they drive so fast and they just have to go, 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 go. Why can't they be patient in the car when they drive the same way they're patient waiting in line for 2 hours? This is an interesting question, right?
I don't like to wait in the line, but I drive like that. On Facebook, on YouTube, everyone is saying that we have too much sambao on the road.
What does that mean?
Sambao is like, it's like 3 things on the road. They are like not good. It's like woman, old person, old woman. But in the end, this word, this sambao, comes to a place like sambao means the people that don't know how to drive the road.
Well, I always hear like, watch out for the abe. The old man. Watch out for the abe.
Yeah, abe is always dangerous. Abe and ama, both.
Yeah,
abe and ama, like men and women.
Because they don't look. Some of the old people, they really don't look. Have you thought about leaving, or is Taiwan your home and you're just gonna stay here and hopefully your family come back to visit to say hi? Are they trying to get you to leave, or
no? We don't really get involved. In each other's.
Like, is this home for you? I mean, I think so, obviously.
I don't know.
Or do you have mixed feeling?
Like, I feel like nowhere is home. Like,
that's why
home is inside. So
I agree with you. I agree with you. That's
like
beautiful.
Kaohsiung, Taichung, Taipei, Taiwan, Germany, even Poland. I don't know. Everywhere can. I don't know. I don't know where I should go.
No, I like it. I think home is what's inside you. Yeah.
Like, everywhere is the same. You have to survive somewhere.
Yeah, you need to work and make a life wherever it is.
Yeah. So I think all the places are the same. Yeah.
Looking like a foreigner but being Taiwanese, is dating challenging for you?
I have time that was really easy when I was like in junior high, in high school. Like, I stand out. I'm a foreigner in the school. Like, everyone knows you speak Chinese and you're a bad kid. You're like a gangster, and like a foreigner gangster. And if you are a kind of like a gangster in junior high or high school, you already can get a girlfriend easier. But I'm a foreigner, so it's even easier.
Okay, so you had a successful dating life in school.
In school, yeah. But
okay, and then as you got older, it was more difficult, or?
Yeah, like this few years, been a lot of foreigners coming to Taiwan, and some foreigners, they are really messing up the name.
They're giving us a bad name, basically. Yeah. Do you use online apps to date, or
dating apps like maybe Tinder?
Dating app. Oh, Tinder. Sorry, yeah.
I met my ex-girlfriend there, and we were together for 5 years. So
okay, so there you go. That's a long relationship.
Yeah.
You breaking up or her breaking up?
Yeah, it's a long story, but in the end, for me, on my side,
it
feels like she was she walked away from me.
So sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Did you take a break from dating, or did you try to go on some dates?
Yeah, I met some people, they were nice, but it just doesn't work out because, I don't know, I somehow I just go, at that time I was like really easy to get in fight with people. Like we were together for 1 month and we're already starting to fight every day.
Oh, you know, my wife and I, when we got together, we fought all the time, and now not so much.
Yeah, but at that time that was too much for me because I was not stable. I don't want to, like, I have too much stuff to deal with.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight with, I don't need more fight.
Yeah.
I do need to do my YouTube, I need to work, I have to move back to Kaohsiung. So in the
honest.
end I said like, I think we fight too much, so choose, like see you. I'm a talking person, I like to talk with every problem, like
Work it out.
everything,
Yeah.
everything. Even though maybe, if when my father died, like I want to talk about it.
Well, do you mind me then asking you to share, because since you brought up about your father's passing, what happened? You were here. Were you in shock about it? Like,
Oh yeah, I was at work. I was working late, 2 a.m. in Taiwan, in Taichung.
when you got the news?
My mom sent me a message like I need to talk with you. I was like, oh shit. Called my mother and she was not answering, and I only have few minutes outside the building.
Oh, man.
I was stressing out, and my mother called me back, and she said like, Papa didn't make it.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, what didn't make it? Like he's coming to Taiwan, he didn't get a ticket or something?
Yeah.
Like what?
'Cause your brain doesn't want to go to the
Yeah,
worst.
like what didn't make it? Like he passed away. Like he's dead. Like how? Like he was okay. He sent me a message yesterday,
Oh,
and
man.
we were planning to talk on the phone tonight. How come? Like how? And like he got a heart attack and he died.
Did he know that he had heart problems, or was it a silent kind of thing? He didn't know.
His father died from heart attack, but I think he didn't really put it on mind. But now we know.
Yeah. You need to be mindful of what you eat, I guess. Eating is.
I'm a more a YOLO person. Like it's okay if life take me.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Like my father his attitude is easy come, easy go.
Yeah. So I just enjoy my life. I eat all the junk food I like, and if life.
But you are only 26, right? Like, give it time. When you're 36, 40, you might change your, like for me, like I was the same as you, and now I'm 46 and I'm more careful. You might become more careful.
Yeah, I think that is happening slowly
It's
to
normal.
me because I never think that I will go to the gym, but I'm starting to go to the gym every day.
I just started
right
going to the gym.
I think 2 years after my father died, everything was
went black or whatever, right? Dark.
At this age, lost like your father died, and at this age,
It's terrible.
you cannot talk with anyone. 26, no one's father is dead now. All my friends, they all still have their father at home, and so I want to talk with people about it. But at that time, I have no one.
Yeah, you mean they didn't understand loss this way?
Yeah, they
yet.
say like take it easy, rest in peace. I hate this word.
People don't know what to say.
Yeah.
So they say that.
So I was angry about this
Yeah, of
word for
course.
sometimes,
Yeah.
but it's okay. They try to be nice.
No, I think people generally feel uncomfortable with death because they don't know how to approach people about it. And for me, I would say, are you okay?
That is what I need. That is what I need at that time.
I could use a beer and a good conversation, probably.
I would maybe not take the beer, but
Maybe
I
not
need
a
a
beer.
good
Good conversation.
Yeah, I'm conscious about myself. When I'm not good, I don't take alcohol.
Oh, that's smart because it brings you down.
Maybe you get addictive and never come out.
Drinking is better when you're happy. I do agree with that. Yeah, to add to the happiness, not to bring you.
So I stopped drinking for maybe 1 year.
Oh, that's good.
After my father
that was
died.
smart that you did that.
And I was there, and I just need someone, to ask me, are you okay? But
sorry, I didn't know you, man. I would have asked you, are you okay?
But it's okay. When my father died, and I lost my job because of the vaccine, and everything was happening in these few months, and I just need to connect with someone to say about the stuff. But no one was there, and no one can get it. So somehow in the end, everything just go dark. I was really inside.
So
I was slowly getting broken for.
What brought you out of it? Do you remember that point?
And I went to Shizuan. You have a place you can sit and see the sea. I sit there for 2 hours, I think.
Healed by the sea.
Yeah, and just fuck it. I just don't care.
I'm done.
Yeah, it's like I'm done. I don't want any bad emotions with anyone.
Yeah, it's so terrible. Those feelings are. I mean, it's beautiful when you can let them go.
Yeah, and at that moment,
Yeah.
like everything, like my father died and my ex-girlfriend, and every problem I have in these 2 years just gone.
Off camera, you said you've had a few accidents that
Yeah.
were life-threatening. These were scooter related?
Yeah, I was driving a scooter when I was around 18 years old. Yeah, 17, I don't have a license. I was driving the scooter in Tainan, and some car from the side, he was parking there in the parking box.
Yeah.
Just jump out. And it was around maybe 50 kilometers per hour, and I hit his car and I fly out. That is what the video shows.
Oh man.
So it happened really fast. I have my helmet on,
Yeah.
a good helmet, 4000 NT. Doesn't help. Ambulance come, my heart was not
Your heart
beating
stopped.
anymore. They bring me in the car and start to do everything they
Yeah.
can, and doesn't work. They bring me to hospital. I was in the emergency
You were still
room.
dead to the hospital.
Yeah, and
Whoa.
I was lucky. It was close to the hospital, and the doctor was still trying, and
Yeah.
he was giving up. He said, "I was ready to sign on the dead paper that the paper said you are dead, but the nurse come and say it's beating again."
Oh my
And he
God.
just run back and tried to do everything again. And yeah, he saved me back. And I was there for 2 weeks, unconscious for 2 weeks in the room. I died again and they tried to bring me back again. After that time I was there just sleeping for 2 weeks. And that, I think that's my mom. My mom is the main stuff maybe bring me back because
Yeah.
my mom was there. Most of the time she can be there. She was holding my hand, and so I think that energy maybe told me that coming back is not a bad thing.
Well, I've met your mom. She has good energy.
Yeah,
Like I can
so-
imagine.
I don't know what happened when I was there 2 weeks with unconscious,
Yeah.
but I think I want to believe that there is a good energy from my mom, from my
100%,
family.
yeah.
The love is telling me that you can still go on.
Sorry, so this is when you were 17 or 18.
17, yeah.
Wow.
And I come back and I take 6 months to recover my brain, and one year to like really start working because everything was broken in my body. My brain was full of blood inside somehow.
Oh, wow.
My eyes was popping out because the brain was pushing my eyes out.
So it's a
And
miracle,
here-
really. That
Yeah,
you're-
and here I have 3 bones stuck in my lungs.
Oh man.
And that is the main problem. I was dead because I cannot
Yeah.
breathe and my brain cannot get air. So they have a pipe in my lungs to take the blood out, something like that. Slowly I get back, and I remember really good that in the 6 months I was outside our home there.
Yeah.
I was putting my hand out and the sun was like on my skin and I was crying because I was really happy. I was feeling so good.
Your
at that time.
emotions were coming out.
Yeah, like the heat, the energy, the sun,
Yeah.
the life give me is so grateful. So
Yeah.
at that time, I just become a new person somehow.
Wow. So you went from being kind of a dark teenager
Yeah,
to
To a brand new person.
so you became a happier person after the accident.
Before the accident, I was always on the computer, always in the
Yeah.
room, and I don't want to go anywhere. And I always go out with my friends at night, and I'm always depressed. I'm always sad, angry about everything. But after the accident, now I go to mountains, camping, and I even have the free diving license now.
Oh, cool.
I can free dive now if I want.
Whoa.
I do everything. This few years, slowly I want to feel the world because that is
think-
the only reason to still be alive.
Experience.
Yeah, experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. People ask why I'm still alive. Experience.
We need work and we need money, but if you don't experience life and take time to let the sun shine on your arm
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
talked
yeah.
about, then you're missing something that's very precious, which is being alive and
Yeah.
existing is what is so important. Like just to experience. And thank you, doctor,
Yeah.
who saved you.
I forgot
And,
his name. I have to find it out. In Tainan.
You should
Annan
send him
Hospital.
a letter or something.
Yeah. I think I was planning about thinking
Yeah.
to make a film, make a video.
Yeah,
To go back to visit him
Oh, that
and
would be
maybe give
cool.
him. He cannot take any gift because he's a doctor. He should not take anything. But maybe go there and like really thank him.
Okay, what was the final accident then?
The
And please
closest
stop
one.
having accidents.
That was the last one. That was like I was driving my ex-girlfriend's scooters
This
to
is
my
where Kaohsiung.
and Taichung. Yeah, I was going to my work
Yeah.
and I was already late. So
Yeah.
I was like,
Speeding.
no, and I was like, I'm already late. I just go and get some breakfast, maybe buy some coffee.
Yeah.
I'm happy chilling with my scooter, driving really slow, like 40 kilometers per hour, like really slow. Like in Tainan.
Out of nowhere, right?
Yeah, he's late and he wanted to turn. He just
Oh
shoot
my
out.
God.
And I was there. And the doctor said maybe my leg was between the scooter and the car.
Oh.
But my body was flying out and turning.
Oh.
Yeah, so my this part was totally open. I said, it's not that bad. Yeah, maybe they put it back and everything will be okay. I was in the hospital. After 10 minutes, the doctor bring me the iPad, say, this is your leg now.
Oh, he showed you a picture?
Yeah, they have a computer, really
Oh.
3D stuff. He turned it
How
around.
bad? It was bad, right?
Nothing was together. Everything was everywhere. So I have 3 bones broken on my leg.
Did they put metal in it or
Yeah, they have to open my leg, put everything back into place and put some metal on.
titanium or whatever?
Yeah, to hold everything together for 1 year.
Oh, man.
And that is painful.
When was this? Sorry?
That was not like 1 year, 1 year after my father passed away. So then the doctor said I cannot walk, I have to sit on a wheelchair for 1 year. Your leg can never run, never climb, that your leg will be broken forever. But we don't know, maybe. Already with my father crisis, I was already crazy and the doctor told me maybe.
Your poor mother, I was just thinking like she already dealt with the passing of her husband and now here's my son almost dying again.
So I called my mother and was like, are you busy? Like, no, what's up? I'm in the hospital. We're like, what, again? Like, yeah, I get an accident. I just feel like I have to tell you that, but everything is fine. You don't have to come to Taichung.
Oh boy.
I'm still alive. Maybe my right leg will be gone, but I don't know. We'll see.
Oh man. The medical in Taiwan, would you agree it's good for this sort of stuff?
Taiwan doctors are really good.
I think so.
They do a really good job.
I think we do have a good medical system
and
here.
It's crazy cheap. It's so cheap.
It's ridiculous.
Taiwan hospital is good.
I think it's great. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
but
think it's
don't
really...
don't waste it. Don't go to the hospital for the small problems.
Achoo.
Yeah,
Stay home.
Stay home. Yeah, don't waste it because the health insurance can bankrupt. So please. Yeah.
I feel like we could do another 2-hour chat another time.
I can do it all day.
We really, I mean, yeah, I appreciate hearing your life. I guess I did want to ask you about school, but I feel like, I mean, I think you probably share similar views to your sister, Christina. You didn't love the school system growing up here, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I only graduated my 国小.
Oh, that's elementary school.
Yeah, I only graduated that one.
Really? And you're doing well with your life.
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm making good enough money.
You speak 3 languages, 4 languages?
Yeah, 4 languages and everything is fine to make good money for myself to be alive.
Glad you're alive still.
I'm glad I'm alive too.
I'm glad that I've had a chance now to meet the brother. And I guess also I'm sorry about your dad, what we talked about.
It's okay.
You know,
He's happy there.
And I want to say I'm sorry anyone who's going through loss. It gets better, right?
Of course.
You never forget the person, but you get over that grief. You know, the grief passes, and I think the best way to remember someone that you've lost is to keep them alive by talking about them, share the stories about them.
Yeah, and be happy about those stuff.
Yeah, and be happy about those stories.
Yeah, and it's okay to be sad.
Yeah, it's okay to be sad.
But one day you have to remember to be happy again.
Yes.
So.
Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And I will see you in the next one. And any final words?
Be sad, be happy.
And experience life.